And he'll give it here to his running back. Accelerating, and off he goes. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there.
Let's go. 50, plant.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike is 59. Drop these, drop it, go.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. It'll be a pickup of 8 and a good first step there with 2nd and goal coming up. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it into the end zone for a giant TD.
Come on, set. 15, line it. 15 line. Ready.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the 1st quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, not get loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
He'll get 15 and a Giants 1st down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just stuck out there, and they just got a nice 1st down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on 1st down. And this is a guy straight out of college. They're not going to try to groom for a year or two. They want him to produce right away.
That's why they took him in the 1st round. They expect him to be a starter right away and a future all-pro. So they don't have any time to wait for him to come along. They want him to play right now to help this team.
They added a lot of talent to a roster that really needed an infusion of youth. They got a very good infusion of youth.
And they didn't really reach to get anyone as well. They stuck to their draft philosophy, got the best players they could at the time they were drafting, and inserted them into their lineup.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 23 yards on the play. Back to throw. Callahan, and that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. You know, during these preseason games, we're in week 2 right now, it's always funny looking at our spot charts up here in the booth because with all the guys that might play in this one, it seems to get bigger and bigger each year.
Yeah, we pretty much supersize them, don't we?
And Ingram's got it. Touchdown, Giants.
Great job. Touchdown.
A 7.
Ready.
Look against the mic. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
Get it.
Off the play fake. Callahan. Over the middle, complete. It's Holloway. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Check back.
Off play action. Callahan. Finds his tight end Ingram. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Well, they were unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. And to give this time to the tailback. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll be 4th down. That last play, though, not indicative of the night he's had running the football.
No, you're exactly right about that because all...
Ready?
Check 59, 59. Get that quarterback and all. Let's go.
And he'll give it here to his running back. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call VCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Callahan. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards, the final tally. This quarterback now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. Looking to throw. Callahan rolling to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Corey Littleton able to run him down for a loss of a yard. After the sack here, 2nd and 11. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Now a handoff here to his running back. As we thought they might do here in week 2 of the preseason, they've left their starting quarterback. Touchdown, Giants! A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3.
Ready, set.
58 for Mike. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
Off play action. Callahan. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Evan Ingram was the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Callahan. Open man right side is Ingram. 22 yards there, a first down.
Here we go.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense, and reading your keys, you always hear.
We play to win. Let's go.
Break.
59, Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
Let's get it together. Get it.
And to give this time to the tailback. A beautiful fake.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. It's a first down following a gain of 3.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
On the double.
So we have reached halftime here in an 11. And now due to apparent. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say the same thing, don't we? They set the tone early, right? They started fast. So I asked a few of my horse racing friends, do you have a term for me that we can use to cover that? And they said, yeah. When a horse...
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is preseason football on EA Sports. We are just moments away from kickoff, and we've got a good one on tap between the Cincinnati Bengals and the New York Giants. I'll join you again at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from earlier this afternoon. But for now, it's Sunday Night Football. And on the call, as always, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, we welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Cincinnati Bengals and the New York Giants. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you, and now we sit, CD, at week 3 of the preseason, and this is the one that the coaches probably think is pretty valuable, right?
Certainly. This is the dress rehearsal. This is the one where your starters are going to play. You might even game plan a little bit more than you do with a normal preseason game, and then you've got to decide, do you bring them back after halftime and get them going again in the third quarter so they're ready to go when the regular season begins? I mean...
on, set, 90, Wolf.
52 to Mike. Watch the run, watch the run.
Set, go.
And he'll give it here to his running back. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there. 74 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, they said they wanted to have some explosive runs. How about that one to start the game?
And I would say on the defense.
Here we go. 15, line, 15 line. Go.
Now a handoff here to his running back. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Giants strike quickly here for 6 points. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning.
Ready. 10-2 stop.
Double tight, guys, double tight.
Ready.
And to give this time to the tailback. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. And he'll give it here to his running back. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. On first down, a running play ends up going backwards as he won't get close to the line of scrimmage. In fact, he's going to lose 4 yards.
Let's go now. 60 Pittsburgh.
52, come on. I'm here all day.
Off play action. Callahan. And he's going to keep it here. And now running right through it. And he will score. Touchdown, Giants. 24 yards. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. That touchdown, Charles, the first rushing TD of his rookie year.
I don't know that he's going to be Lamar Jackson or Russell Wilson or Josh Allen at this stage of his career. But he's got youth on his side. Those young legs, he put them to good use there, didn't he?
Ready. 8, read.
Silver. Check 15.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Well, from my vantage point, that's just one bad play by the offensive line and a running back who's had a lot of good ones tonight.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he's not going to be ticked off, nor is the offensive line, because to me it's a lot like a no-hitter, right? Pitcher's throwing a no-hitter, gives up a hit late. You're so close to accomplishing everything you want and don't quite get it done. They'll come.
Here we go. Set. 70. Indy. Big rip.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
60 on. Get it.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to bull his way into the end zone for a Giants touchdown. A great effort.
Let's go. 18 Gator.
Pick up the ball.
5.
And he'll give it here to his running back. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Double time, double time. Hey. Let's go.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
Ready.
Off the play fake. Callahan. He may try and run for this. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
Where's 52? Watch 52. 52's the mic. Record.
Off play action. Callahan. Throwing. Right, and that's complete. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Get in and picks up.
On the ready.
50 seconds, the mic. I got you, boy.
Now.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Hey, hit it.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A great play there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. And that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record.
Ready, ready. 15 line. 15 line.
52's the mic.
Now a handoff here to his running back. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Set. 10-2 soft.
March 30 yards. Okay, double up, double up, double up, double up.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Down. 10 Lobo.
Mike 52. Let's go, D. Let's go.
Big grip. Big grip.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's got room. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. A great effort there. 26 yards as his guys continue to pour it on. And he just tied the NFL record on that 5th rushing touchdown. He's the 6th man ever to do that in a...
Go now. 60 outlaw.
52's the mic. Let's go, baby. Then turn over. Get that ball.
Sit.
Get that ball.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That kind of looked like a defense fed up by being gashed in the running game all night.
Yeah, and imagine their coach saying, if you're fed up on that play, where were you the rest of the time? What took you so long? But flip it over to the offensive side. They've been dominating this thing, and to finally have a play go against them, that's not something that's going to make them feel very good this evening.
On the set.
Right here, over there, right? 52's the mic. You don't want this.
5.
And to give this time to the tailback. He finds an opening past the 40. He's at the 40. The 20. 10. 5. Touchdown, Giants. A big play there. 73 yards as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Well, I'm just not sure what more we can say about him after that one.
But we're certainly going to give it a try, aren't we? Because I believe we're watching greatness personified. It has not mattered.
Ready? 60 Pittsburgh.
Watch the twist, watch the twist.
Check.
10, under 10, 10.
Let go.
Then he'll give it here to his running back. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. That's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong.